This is the rhythm of our time. We cannot contain it. We cannot pause it. But today we dare to move to a different beat, driven by the courage to question and shatter the ordinary. Believing in bold voices. And as courage only knows.
Good evening. On behalf of BMW Group India, it is my pleasure to welcome you. This year, we completed 11 years in India. And for more than a decade, we have successfully shaped the outlook of the Indian luxury car segment. This is the 6th Auto Expo that BMW Group is participating. And in every Auto Expo, we have taken bold steps in our product offensive. Right here, we had launched the first BMW M, the first BMW I. The iconic Mini made its debut in India right here at the Auto Expo. And today, we are beginning an unprecedented product offensive with all three brands from BMW Group, BMW, Mini, and BMW Motorrad, together for the first time in India. And to flag off this offensive in India and to address this press conference, we have with us Mr. Vikram Pava, President BMW Group India, and Mr. Timo Rausch, Vice President, Sales and Marketing, BMW Motorrad. Without any further delay, I would now like to call upon Mr. Vikram Pava to address this press conference. Mr. Vikram Pava.
Thanks, Abhay. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, namaskar and welcome to the BMW Group India Pavilion. This year at Auto Expo in 2018, we will put our best foot forward. Our focus on the Indian luxury segment has never been more resolute. Today, for the first time in India, the three iconic brands, BMW, Mini, and BMW Motorrad, are present together at Auto Expo. This is the beginning of an unparalleled product offensive. Simply unstoppable, that is what BMW Group India is going to be in 2018. We are moving forward with a determined aim and clear strategy of power to lead. We sincerely believe power to lead is a promise to create an impact which is clearly distinctive and totally measurable. Even though last year for the Indian automotive industry was full of challenges, especially on the policy, flip-flops, and the fluctuations. This affected consumer confidence clearly. But we successfully overcame this confidence and headwinds, and BMW Group India registered double-digit growth. We delivered our finest performance in India till date since we started in 2007 for all the three brands, BMW, Mini, and BMW Motorrad. Talking about BMW India, we sold 9,379 units, clocking a notable growth of 25%. Mini led the premium small car segment in India with 421 units and a growth of 17%. And in the first year of operation in the country, BMW Motorrad created a strong appeal amongst the customer, delivering 252 motorcycles. This success is a result of a robust strategy, a resolute approach towards its implementation, and the absolute commitment to all our customers and their needs. We have created a differentiating factor in the luxury vehicle market with the strength of our aspirational brand, our outstanding products, and innovative customer initiatives that we have been applying during the year. Our competence and efficiency in adapting to changes faster than others has been the key to our success in this market. We are very confident of continuing this momentum, but our primary goal is to grow the luxury vehicle market in India. We strongly believe that leading the growth is more important than anything else, even more important than being just number one. We are well prepared to redefine the luxury segment in every aspect with passion, performance, and excellence. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's start with Mini first. You know, the niche brand in our portfolio, an iconic brand. And I can imagine, you know, when Sir Alec was putting down the first sketch of Mini 50 years ago, I don't think he would have imagined that Mini will become such an iconic brand for such a long time for the world. So, since its creation, Mini has been, you know, standing for ideas. It has been standing for inspiration and passion. Mini is just not a car. Mini is much more. It is an expression of life, of personalities, of people who want more from their vehicle. Whether it's an iconic exterior design, driving fun of the typical Mini, the go-karting feeling, every Mini model combines form with functionality in a unique way. Another reason why Mini has been so successful for such a long time is it never grows old. Yes, it matures, but it never gets old. It balances the old with the new. It adapts with time and still retains the original characteristics. That will never change in a Mini. Mini opens up new opportunities because it is an open-minded product. To me, the perfect example of this characteristic is the Mini Countryman. With its modern design, diverse capabilities, urban character, and premiumness, the Countryman is a truly versatile car. And the second generation Countryman that we are unveiling today takes this versatility to the next level. Ladies and gentlemen, the all-new Mini Countryman will be locally produced in BMW Group plant Chennai, and this will open a new chapter of the Mini story in India. It is the right step towards our strategy of localizing Mini for India and attractively pricing them for our customers. In future also, we will keep reviewing all options for the long term. Now it's time for us to welcome the all-new Mini Countryman, now made in India.
Chase
countryman right here. Add adventure, thank you. Add adventure, add space, add stories. The next generation Mini Countryman is versatile. 5-seater sports activity vehicle that can turn any weekend into an expedition. It presents a more distinctive and mature proposition of an ultimate on-roader with ample space. I'm emphasizing on ample space here because it's not a Mini that way, for you and your family by offering a unique combination of functionality, everyday practicality, and long-distance suitability. The increased space, storage, and luggage compartment, and the flexibility makes it a perfect companion for any long journey. When it comes to driving fun and getting that typical go-kart feeling, the new range of engines developed from the latest Mini twin-turbo technology offer outstanding performance as well as efficiency. The 2-liter 4-cylinder petrol engine with twin-power turbo technology will not only give you great performance in the Countryman S, but also will be lighter on the fuel. It mobilizes peak output of 192 horsepower at a maximum torque of 280 Newton meter. The Mini Cooper SD Countryman's 4-cylinder diesel engine generates a peak output of 190 horsepower at a maximum torque of 400 Newton meters. The all-new Countryman will be available in 3 variants. 2 petrol variants, Cooper S and Cooper S JCW inspired, and 1 diesel variant, Cooper SD. You can go and test drive the new Mini Countryman in our dealership over the next few weeks. And this will be available later in the year, which I'll talk about shortly. It is an all-rounder, an urban all-rounder, and appeals to an entire new fan club of Mini. It is ready to dominate again in the Indian market. We have set on the focus for India for Mini, and we'll keep on exciting new Mini models as we go along. The deliveries for this car will start later in the year, but like I said, the customers can go in and start doing the test drive in a couple of weeks' time. So that is all about Mini. Talking about new chapters. So BMW Group opened a new chapter in its story in India with the motorcycles. As a motorcycle enthusiast myself, I'm thrilled to see BMW Motorrad in India. BMW Motorrad is one of the world's most tradition-steeped and successful motorcycle brands. Make life a ride is our motto. Let's have a look at the mood video for BMW Motorrad.
Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. It's still early, and it's time to get out, to be impatient. Life is not a highway. It is a road made of intersections, twists and turns, created by nobody else but you. Don't settle. Go. Ride. Find your own path. Is your engine running? Good. Embrace headwind. Feel how it can change direction, just like you can. And here's a promise. Wherever you're going, it won't be boring.
doesn't that instill a wish to hit the roads and start new journeys? BMW Motorrad has been operating in India for a long time through the importer route. In 2017 is when we officially took over the business as part of our Indian subsidiary. Clearly a commitment that we have displayed and also clearly indicates where India stands in the world map for the BMW Group. I would now like to invite Mr. Timo Rush, the Vice President of Sales and Marketing for BMW Motorrad Worldwide, to join us. Welcome, Timo.
Hello. Very good to be here.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's great to be here at the Delhi show, and obviously a very important point in time for us from BMW Motorrad to be here. It's one of the most successful and most esteemed motorcycle brands around the world, and welcome to BMW Motorrad also in my name. For more than 90 years, BMW Motorrad has been leading in terms of technologies, emotion, innovation, reliability, but also safety on two wheels. And today, BMW Motorrad is stronger than ever before, and we continue on our path of success. In 2017, which has just ended, BMW Motorrad sold more motorcycles and more scooters than ever before. Deliveries actually increased by more than 13%, and that actually led to a sales total of 164,000 units worldwide. And we achieved with that a sales record for the 7th consecutive time. BMW Motorrad has set ambitious goals also for the future, and we plan to increase our worldwide sales up to 200,000 units by the year 2020. And in order to reach these goals, it's clear we have determined that two main factors are important for that. One being product, we're talking about that in a second, and the second being new markets. Worldwide, more than 114 million two-wheelers, from large motorcycles all the way to pedelecs and e-bikes, are being sold every year. And BMW Motorrad has been very successful, especially in the premium segment of motorcycles above 500 cc, which has a global volume of about 1 million units per year. The size of this particular segment is marginally in the years to come about the 1 million threshold. And the logical consequence out of that is that we will have to tap into future new market opportunities, and we will do them right here at the Daily Show. The segment of smaller bikes, especially 125 to 500 cc, is the ideal fundament to start that journey. Over the next few years, this segment will primarily grow in South America, but also here in Asia and especially in India. India is among the top future markets for BMW Motorrad. And with the remarkable growth of the two-wheeler market in India, we are excited about the great potential India has to contribute to the overall success of BMW Motorrad. And as a part of this strategy, BMW Motorrad has entered into a long-term cooperation agreement with our partners from TVS Motor Company. Developed in Munich, Germany, where our headquarters on our engineering is, and produced in Bangalore, India, with the cooperation of TVS Motor Company, the BMW G310R and the BMW G310 GS will offer a really true BMW competitive product with a competitive price point as well. BMW Motorrad and TVS have jointly established a relationship and a standalone production facility in Bangalore, which is top of notch and creates high-quality products that stand up to all quality demands of our customers. And BMW Motorrad production experts from our factory in Berlin have been closely involved in that, advising on how to get this factory up with the highest quality standards that really require a BMW product to have. And it's fascinating for us what BMW Motorrad and TVS Motor Company have jointly established over the last couple of years. Today, both parties benefit from each other, and it's a really good, trustworthy relationship that we have.
That's true, Timo. So, ladies and gentlemen, BMW Motorrad has already become the most anticipated and exhilarating brand to enter India. Both BMW G310R and G310 GS will be launched in India in second half of 2018. And for both motorcycles in Indian market, it will present an enormous opportunity for BMW Motorrad's ambition. Now let's have a look at the mood video for the 310R.
For me, I've been riding on bikes since the day I came into this world, so my parents ride, my grandparents ride, my uncles, aunts, cousins, the entire clan. People have cars because you need a car to get places. You don't need a bike. People have bikes because they love bikes. So you always have this connection. Carving through the traffic, it feels like you're in a jungle. And instead of trees, you just have cars and buses. Once you get to that level where it becomes your whole life, it doesn't really matter so much what the sport is. Your mindset's very similar. And you can smell the burning wheels on the pavement. You can hear the noises. You have that fear, and then when you get out the other side of the fear, it's the best experience in the world.
Ladies and gentlemen, we intend to embark on the success story of BMW Motorrad in India with our ongoing product offensive. Presently, we offer 15 products in a diverse range, right from sports, adventure, roadster, heritage, and touring. Is that right, Timo?
Ladies and gentlemen, each BMW product is a promise to our customers. It's a promise that they have acquired an outstanding product, obviously for outstanding moments. That is what BMW Motorrad stands for every single day. At BMW Motorrad, it is all about what customers can experience with their motorcycles. Today, we are launching 2 more motorcycles that define this message very well. They own the best of 2 worlds. 2 balanced all-arounder enduros with strong BMW Motorrad character. For more than 10 years, the G models of the F-Series have stood for premium riding enjoyment with the typical BMW Motorrad features in the mid-class segment. GS represents a brand in itself and is a perfect synthesis of touring and long-distance capabilities combined with the sporty dynamic riding and off-road performance.
BMW Motorrad has now fully redesigned and re-engineered the mid-class GS models to create a riding machine that is even much more uncomplicated and carefree. Let's have a look at the audiovisual for the new series.
A lot of people ask me, how do you decide what you want to do? I chase excitement.
It's important for human nature to be outside, to go and explore.
Your whole entire mind and body is engaged in riding a motorcycle.
We all want to go take a ride. We all want to go off somewhere foreign and have an adventure.
What makes my engine run is seeing other people excited. I love to watch people climb the hill in front of me, or I love to wait and watch people come around the corner that we've just passed.
I escape the ordinary by just doing something different. That's what motorcycle riding brings you, the story.
Everything that I'm inspired by, everything that makes me think like that was a great day, it all happens.
Climbing has a lot to do with like teaching you lessons in life, and so does riding. And I hear it often with the people I ride with. But I'm afraid of heights. I still am, and I think it's healthy because it keeps you alive.
The best advice I could probably give somebody is don't judge those around you, because you'll end up judging yourself by the same standards. Just go live, do what makes you excited, do what makes you happy.
It's not about reaching the top. I feel like it's about the experience of getting to the top.
The all-new BMW F750 GS and F850 GS. Here we go.
Every single time I see this movie, I get goosebumps because this is what the spirit of GS is all about. Ladies and gentlemen, discover remote corners of the world with these two new members of the GS family. The all-new 750 GS that you see here is designed for riders who prefer the sensation of conceptual design of a travel enduro with a little bit lower seat height, but with all the power that you need and a powerful all-around packages. The all-new BMW F850 GS that I'm sitting on offers even more power, even more torque, and features distinctive touring characteristics coupled with even more supreme off-road driving capabilities. These motorcycles feature a completely new look, which benefits from a more dynamic, sharp, and masculine design language. These premium travel enduros are all-rounders that excel on every single condition that you could think of. We are extremely confident that these two products from BMW Motorrad will appeal to all the Indian motorcycle enthusiasts with high expectations who want their motorcycle to fulfill a variety of different needs.
That's correct, Timo. Both these models feature the powerful two-cylinder inline engines. The all-new F750 GS produces power output of 77 horsepower for dynamic performance, and the all-new 850 GS here produces 95 horsepower to deliver supreme level of engine power. Both motorcycles can be booked at the BMW Motorrad dealerships from today onwards. Deliveries will begin middle of 2018. The ex-showroom price of the BMW F750 GS starts at 12.2 lakhs, and the BMW F850 GS starts at 13.7 lakh rupees.
Vikram, I'm absolutely sure that these two products will be exciting and really fascinating for all the Indian customers, because the premium biking segment will continue to grow, and with these unmatched products, I think we have exactly the right offensive in terms of products that you could wish for. The Indian ride for BMW Motorrad has just begun. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for being here. I wish you a nice evening and all the best.
Thank you, Timo. Thanks a lot, and we're going to make life a ride, huh? Thank you.
Absolutely.
Thank you. All right, ladies and gentlemen, now let's move forward to BMW India Pavilion. Can we have the video?
This Auto Expo, we will be adventurous, awe-inspiring, and really, really fast. BMW is simply unstoppable.
So last year, BMW Group completed 100 years. And 100 years for BMW Group means 100 years of forward thinking. Future orientation and adaptability has always defined the BMW Group's identity and vision as a company. The world we live in is changing, and the changing world demands new ideas. A rash of global developments such as climate change, depleting resources, and increasing urbanization call for a new balance between demands of the planet and desires of an individual. We are taking the next steps to continue our journey as the most valuable premium automotive brand. The BMW Group has responded to this situation with the creation of BMW I. BMW I stands for Visionary Vehicles and Mobility Services, inspiring design and an entirely new understanding of premium and sustainability. A comprehensive approach takes into account the complete life cycle of the vehicles, be it from raw material production through to manufacturing operations and also the recycling at the end of the life cycle of the product. We believe BMW I will create a better world, one with lesser pollution, more fresh air, and greater joy all around. Since the launch of BMW I, BMW Group has delivered over 200,000 electrified vehicles across the globe. In 2017 alone, BMW Group delivered more than 100,000 electrified vehicles worldwide, which underlines our leadership role in e-mobility. Today, the BMW i3 is the best-selling all-electric car in the premium compact segment in the world. The success of BMW i3 has now set to be replicated with the introduction of the all-new BMW i3S. With a higher output, model-specific chassis technology, dynamic driving qualities, and features of its own, the all-new BMW i3S is a sportier interpretation of the highly successful BMW i3. Let's have a look at the video for BMW i3S.
We got a rhythm working overtime. We let it go and let it run. There is no need to read between the lines. We fuel the night and chase the sun. Don't ask how, there is only here and now. There is always only here and now. Make your mark from the finish to the start, from the very ending to the start.
Let's welcome the all-new BMW i3S. So the BMW i3S points the way ahead for a new era of green mobility. 0 to 100 km an hour in 6.9 seconds, a top speed of 160 km an hour, an all-electric range of up to 280 km on a single charge. This car is designed to exceed the toughest demand of urban mobility. In short, it represents sheer driving pleasure with zero emissions. The all-new BMW i3S is based on a life drive architecture. Its high-performance 184 horsepower electric motor generates a torque of 270 Newton meters. The high-voltage lithium-ion battery has a capacity of 33 kilowatt hours that enables its impressive all-electric range. With such performance and long driving range, the i3S is a perfect answer to today's urban megacities who are struggling to combat pollution, congestion, and rising fuel prices. We are witnessing a paradigm shift in the global automotive industry. And from conventional combustion engines, we have to move towards sustainable mobility solution. This iconic change is inevitable, even here in India. At present, the BMW Group India is contemplating the market feasibility of bringing the all-new i3S to India. The Indian government has outlined a vision of e-mobility very clearly, and they are rapidly moving towards full electric at a really fast pace. E-mobility is also the central pillar of BMW Group's future vision for the world. At the same time, we strongly believe that the plug-in hybrid electric vehicles are the first step towards the eventual transformation to complete electric mobility. Therefore, a balanced policy framework that nurtures plug-in hybrid electric vehicles are equally important. In India, BMW Group took a step towards e-mobility way back in 2015 when we launched the BMW i8 plug-in hybrid electric sports vehicle in India. We took that bold step in our e-mobility strategy in India, even though there was no policy existent. We translated our beliefs into clear actions. Now, another exciting chapter is about to begin in the success story of as the BMW i8 family is joined by the all-new BMW i8 Roadster. We promise we'll be simply unstoppable, and this is a proof of it. Let's have a look at this video.
Maybe the future is full of surprises. Maybe the future is personalized. Maybe the future isn't just virtual. And maybe the future starts now.
So, ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome the all-new BMW i8 Roadster. So the new i8 Roadster takes e-mobility to the realm of sporty aspirations. This open-top two-seater adds a whole new sensation of freedom to the combination of emission-free mobility with a high-caliber performance. The progressively designed Roadster doubles up as an eye-catching object, as you can see it, of desire and a technological pioneer as well. The electric motor of this new i8 Roadster produces a peak output of 143 horsepower and a maximum torque of 250 Newton meters. The 1.5-liter three-cylinder petrol engine with the BMW twin-power turbo technology delivers a peak output of 231 horsepower and a maximum torque of 320 Newton meters. Sheer driving pleasure is guaranteed when both the electric and the engine act in unison. Together, they produce a peak output of 374 horsepower. It's fast like a race car. It goes from 0 to 100 in 4.6 seconds. On the other hand, the fuel consumption levels as low as 2.1 liter for 100 kilometers and an all-electric range of 55 kilometers, it all sets a new benchmark in green mobility. The BMW i8 Roadster will debut in India later this year. So we are creating the future here. And as we are the creators of many firsts, because of our passion, we stay at the forefront of creating new ideas and breaking through the horizon. We are the pioneers in creating new vehicle segments. On this thought, let's move to a product that has been the distinction of being the founder of its segment. Ladies and gentlemen, the sports activity vehicle segment was created by BMW. With the BMW X3, BMW picked up pioneering baton once more and introduced the SAV concept to the mid-size segment. The X3 was born more compact and with dimensions which gave it the agile handling. It has been a paragon of sporty dynamics, premium ambience, and robust agility for the last 15 years. Now, the thrill of X is calling us once again. Let's have a look at the X. So ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome the all-new BMW X3. So with its advanced design language, the luxurious interiors, and the equipment that is there in this car, the X3 will once again become an example and a benchmark for others to follow. The third generation SAV is building on familiar strengths that we know about, and it's ready to claim the top spot now. It elevates the already bold dynamic design that we are known for to the next level. And it has gone beyond the predecessor in this case. Even the more eye-catching territory of combining rugged off-road looks with the sporting presence is what this car is all about. BMW engineers have employed far-reaching chassis modifications to this car and significantly improved the driving dynamics, the directional stability, and the steering feel of the X3. Further advances have also been made to make sure that the efficiency of both the 8-speed Steptronic transmission and the BMW X-Drive intelligent all-wheel drive system is maintained. The all-new X3 is one of the most awaited launches in the premium SAV segment in India for the 2018. And you will see this on the Indian roads very, very soon. And since BMW stepped into India in 2007, the luxury SAV segment has grown 100 times for us till now. We believe there is room for a lot more growth in the SAV segment, and we are confident by strengthening our product portfolio in this area and the segment, we will continue to grow this segment as part of our Power to Lead strategy. And now, let me talk about the most powerful letter in the world, the M. For generations, BMW M has been combining thoroughbred motor racing genes with everyday usability. Powerful engines that we are known for, combined with expressive design and top-class functionality has been result of a collective experience and passion of BMW M engineers. The M engines, as we call them, are not just tooled-up versions of standard production engines, but they are independent developments that have come into play through motorsport technology for the road. Their innovation are the ones that point the way for other BMW engines in our normal range. And one of the most respected members of the M family has been the M5. Since 1984, when it was introduced for the first time, the first generation M5 hit the tracks, it has been considered as the most sporting and dynamic executive sedan in the world. 6 generations of unlimited track potential. The BMW M5. I can't express it in words. I need to show a video for the M5 now. Ladies and gentlemen, you're staring at the incredible, the 6th generation all-new BMW M5. So a very systematic evolution of the high-performance concept that enables superb track performance. And in top of that, everyday usability and comfort of the luxurious business sedan is the combination we are talking about. So the BMW M5, ladies and gentlemen, is right here in front of you. And when I talk about the M5, it conveys power, elegance, and aerodynamic refinement. It features the all-new M-specific all-wheel drive system for the first time in an M vehicle. With the MX Drive, the all-new BMW M5 can be piloted with the familiar blend of sportiness and accuracy both on a racetrack and on the open roads. Various configurations will allow you to tailor the drive system in both driver's own personal choice and the nature of the journey as well. And for the purist, my friends, you can opt for the classical rear-wheel drive by deactivating the all-wheel drive system at any point. The M twin-power turbo 8-cylinder petrol engine leaves nothing to be desired. The high-revving power unit delivers an exceptional output of 600 horsepower and a tremendous peak power of 750 Newton meters. The M5 goes from 0 to 100 in 3.4 seconds flat, and that gives you the ultimate adrenaline kick that you're looking for. And for the first time, the BMW M5 will feature a roof made from extremely lightweight, highly reinforced, high-strength carbon fiber reinforced plastic. Intelligent lightweight construction, including this roof, has allowed us to reduce the weight from the predecessor by almost 15 kilos. The all-new M5 can be booked at the BMW dealerships right now from today onwards at an ex-showroom price of 1,43,90,000 rupees. So here's the M5, ladies and gentlemen, for you. So on one hand, BMW is consistently reinterpreting the concept of sheer driving pleasure. I think we have made that very clear as part of our Power to Lead strategy that we want to reinterpret and create segments. And what we do is, in reinventing the sheer driving pleasure, we look at refinement of unmatched product, like the 6th generation BMW M5. And on the other hand, we continue to create benchmarks by establishing novel segments through a bold thinking and innovative approach. With the BMW Gran Turismo concept that we established a new vehicle, and that concept that became a trailblazer with its unique modern character. It served a blend of luxury class elegance, sportiness, and spaciousness, even in a more sophisticated form. The success of the GT worldwide and even here in India has encouraged us to think innovatively even once more and create another novel Gran Turismo, the GT concept that sits proudly between the highly successful 5 Series and the flagship BMW 7 Series. The showstopper for this evening today has the distinction of being founder of its own genre. With the first ever BMW 6 Series Gran Turismo, BMW has once again created a product that will make its own space in the luxury car segment. A unique concept combining spaciousness of a SAV and long-distance comfort of a luxury sedan, and even modern functionality of an alluring coupe styling is what BMW 6 GT is all about. It combines an exceptionally spacious interior and maximum comfort without compromising any one of our trademark driving pleasure features. With so much confidence, elegance, every kilometer is going to be a pleasure and a reward, and the longest journey is just short enough with the new BMW 6 Series GT. It will present an eye-catching design that perfectly balances out dynamics and aesthetics. The interior will impress you with its balance of dynamic, driver-oriented, and first-class comfort for the rear bench as well. It has plenty of room at the rear, elevated seat position, electrically adjustable rear seats with comfort cushions for the headrest. You can experience a 2-part panorama glass roof and ambient lighting with the BMW 6 GT. This car is going to break the innovation barrier and is going to be having the game-changing technologies like gesture control, BMW display key, and a host of in-car entertainment and connectivity features. Ladies and gentlemen, when it comes to performance, the innovative petrol engine from the BMW Efficient Dynamics family offers spirited power as well as spontaneous responsiveness at low engine speeds. Thanks to the unrivaled BMW twin-power turbo technology, it blends maximum power but is also exemplary efficient. The 2-liter 4-cylinder petrol engine of the BMW 630i produces an output of 190 kilowatt or 258 horsepower for us, and a maximum torque of 400 Newton meter. The car will accelerate from 0 to 100 in just 6.3 seconds. But not only that, this will be also the first petrol car in India to be available in Euro 6 certification. The car will be locally produced in our factory group factory in Chennai. It can be booked at the BMW dealerships from today onwards at an ex-showroom price of 58 lakhs 90,000 rupees. Thank you. And the diesel variant will be launched in the second half of 2018. The first ever BMW 6 Series GT is truly a discerning vehicle for the discerning customer who stands out from the crowd, who want to make their own path, and who not only reach success, but stand at its pinnacle. Let's have a look at the video for the 6 GT. So perfection, performance, and passion, that is what drives a BMW. Now I would like to welcome a personality who has forged his success to a point of becoming a legend. A personality who inspires the whole nation. A legend the world honors as one of the best. Please welcome the world's greatest sportsman, a man of billion dreams, the god of cricket, Sachin Tendulkar. The 6 GT, ladies and gentlemen, with Sachin. Welcome, Sachin. Welcome to BMW once again.
Thank you.
Thank you. So, first impressions. What's your first impression of the car?
As always, fabulous. The styling, the finishing, the lines are beautiful. You always supersede my expectations.
That's really good. But what are your thoughts? What's going on in your mind when you're thinking of this car, a GT, a Gran Turismo? What does it feel like for you?
Yeah, when it comes to GT, my son is actually using 3 GT. Of course, there is no comparison. This is altogether a different ball game. But in GT3 that he's been using for some time now, he's thoroughly enjoyed the space and the luxury comfort in that car. The ride is really good, comfortable. He's not started driving yet, so he's been in the passenger seat. But all in all, great experience. I've had some drives with him in that car, and I've thoroughly enjoyed that car. It's spacious. GT3 is spacious.
Okay, I sense a bit of competition here between father and son happening there to some degree, probably.
अगर बेटे के पास 3 है तो father के पास 6 होनी चाहिए.
That's the right approach, Sachin. So tell me, you've actually sat behind on this car. You've been driven around in this car. What was your feeling when you were sitting behind in this car?
I sat in this car behind it. It's surely more spacious, more luxurious, and the finishing is incredible. You talk about the space and comfort. It's come beautifully together. And as far as meeting my expectations, I'm quite fussy when it comes to cars. I'm choosy and I want my car to be in a particular way. It's met all my expectations. And all in all, it does both, I feel. I've heard this from my friends that, it's a fabulous car to drive. So I'm really looking forward to it.
Yeah, actually, that was going to be my next question, in the sense that if I give it to you for a drive, what will be your expectation? What will be your expectation of that, right?
My journalist friends are here. I'm envious of them because they have driven this car. And the review that I've got from them, and this is not on-camera review, this is just a friendly review over the phone. The conversation has been rather interesting, and the feedback has been exciting. So I can't wait to get my hands on this car.
Fantastic. We're going to get that to you soon, and then you can compete with your son as well. Okay, now talking about a total different thing, not about the car per se, but let's talk about you. You've joined us earlier for the 3 Series launch. You joined us for the 7 Series launch that we did 2 years ago. You joined us last year for the 5 Series launch. And now you're joining us for the 6 Series launch. How does it feel? I mean, how's this different? Do you see any change?
Great. I mean, I've thoroughly enjoyed having a look at all the